Good morning and welcome to part 2. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of products. I'm going to show you Illuminator. Illuminator is just a way to give us a really soft, pretty glow. And so I am taking Starlit, which is a powder illuminator, and I'm just dusting it right on top of my cheekbones where I have cheek color blended into contour, and it just gives a really soft finish, a really pretty glow. Some people like illuminator across their forehead. It just catches the light in a different way. I like it on the tip of my nose, and sometimes I like it right on the Cupid's bow, kind of blending down into the top lip right in the center. And again, it just catches the light in a different way. Okay, but what I really want to show you today is eyes. I did the cheetah hack in the last video, and something that I didn't do that I want to show you now is I want to take what's left of that highlight on my brush, and I'm just going to set it right across my eyelid. That's going to do a couple of things for me. It's going to neutralize some of that discoloration that you see, that purple and blue, a little green, but not so much that it looks fake and plasticky. I still want my true skin to show through, but I just want to neutralize that and give a more consistent canvas to put my eyeshadow on. Another thing that does is it acts as a primer. It gives your eyeshadow something to stick to. I'm gonna use the smudge brush, and I'm gonna do a really neutral eye using these colors. These tend to be my go-to. And so first I'm gonna start off using Sabrina, which is a really neutral vanilla color. It's just gonna lighten and brighten and give me something to blend the darker colors into. So I'm just kind of tapping that and smudging it all over that upper lid, lower lid. I have hooded eyes, so if I want you to see what I'm doing or see the makeup on my eye, I have to, first of all, I have to apply the makeup while my eye is open, and I have to put it above the crease. Anything that I put in directly in the crease, you're not gonna see when my eyes are open. So using a windshield wiper motion, now I'm using Stay Golden, and that is my transition shade. Not quite medium, not light, somewhere in between, just to start creating some contrast between the colors on my eyes. So that is Stay Golden. Now we're gonna go in with Philly, which is the darkest shade I'm gonna use. And I'm just going to start dabbing it right on that outer corner above the crease, but not all the way to my brow bone. If you wanted less or a smaller area, you could use a smaller brush. But I like the smaller end of the smudge brush to do my darkest shade. Okay, let's get some shimmer on here, and then we're gonna blend. Now for shimmer, I like to use my finger. I think you get less fallout if you use a shimmer or a glitter on a brush and you start kind of swiping it on. That's what causes fallout down here. Not a huge problem. There's ways to clean it up, but I just like to use my finger when I'm putting shimmer. So I put it directly in the center and then across the outer half of my lower lid. Now let's blend that out and make sure everything looks the way I want it to. If I wanted darker, I could just add more. If you get a little heavy-handed and put on too much, You can just blend it out, or you can use a perfector sponge to pick up the extra. Or you could actually add a lighter color to tone it down a little bit, but I actually like the way the colors are blending. I don't think I need to add any more or take any more. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to clean up. So, a couple more things on our eyes. We don't want eyeshadow going beyond the outer part of our eyebrow. So I went a little too far over. For some reason, I always do that on my right eye. I don't have a reason or an explanation. It's just one of my quirks. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that brightest highlight, which for me is linen, and I'm just gonna draw a straight line and blend that out a little bit. And that's going to get rid of that extra eyeshadow that I didn't intend to go so far with. Now, if you like if you don't like the straight line, you could use a softer eyeshadow to kind of blur that out in a more natural way. But I like the straight line because not only does it clean up the mess I made with the eyeshadow, it also gives me another little lift when you look at my eye, which I'm all about the lift. Okay, couple of things I want to do. I want to show you the eyeliner. Black Friday eyeliner is amazing. If you watched the last video, I used the fluffier end to contour my lips and put on lip color. Now I'm going to use the little pointy end, and I'm just going to start smudging a little bit of that Black Friday across my lower lash line. You can make this line as bold as you want or as little as you want. It's buildable just like every other product we use. For the darker shades like black eyeliner, the darker eyeshadow, want to keep everything on the outer portion of your eye, because anything that you do that's dark on the inside of your eye, whether it be upper or lower, it's going to cause your eye to look more closed or smaller. So remember, I'm going for lift and awake and open. So I put the black eyeliner on the bottom half and about the top third of my eye on that upper lash line. And you can just apply it until you're happy with it. You can blend it out, you can add more, whatever is your preference. If you wanted a smoky eye, you could definitely smudge it to give you the smoky look, but I'm not gonna do that today. Okay, last thing I like to do. I like something very light on this upper corner, right on my brow bone. Again, it makes me look more awake. It makes my eye look more open with the brightening. So you can do that with several things. You can use a very bright white or even a vanilla eyeshadow. And for us, it's Unicorn is our bright white shimmer shadow. Or you could use Cupcake for a matte, like vanilla shade, or you could use Sabrina, which is what I used when we first started. But I'm using that highlight. You could also use some of our illuminators. Illuminators are very pretty on the eye, and they double as the brightener, and you can use them as eyeshadows. So again, the versatility of the products. Okay. One last thing that I like to do is whatever I use to brighten up here, I like to just do a little dab on that inner corner, and it's gonna help keep my eye bright. It's gonna help correct some of that purple that is naturally in the inner corner of my eye. And it's just gonna help tie the look together because we've got the same brightener in the center as we do on the brow bone. So that is it. That is a really simple, natural looking, kind of neutral palette to give you a finished look with your eyeshadow. And then of course we use the Black Friday eyeliner. So thank you for joining me. If you're ready to start using Seint products and you don't know where to start, I would love to do a color match for you, and you just reach out to me and then send me a bare face, natural light selfie, and I'm happy to talk you through the instructions for that. And then I do a color match for you, send you back a list of recommended products, and off we go. And I don't leave you after we pick products and you order. They're with you every step of the way to help you get the most out of Seint Beauty makeup. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.